Good fine afternoon, fellow YouTubers. How we all doing this fine early evening? I'm doing just fantastic. Sleeping a little heavy when I woke up with the sudden inspiration to do a video. My rant video has uploaded, so that's good. But this video is going to be short, sweet, simple, and to the point. Don't be in a hurry to grow up. Don't be in a hurry to grow up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in a hurry to grow up, YouTube. When you're a kid, enjoy being a kid while it lasts, because the older you get, the more responsibilities you take on, you know. Not only that, but I don't know, like society puts a lot of pressure on people to look a certain way, and I don't know, dude. And it's funny because it's like when you're a little kid, you know, you're influenced by the world around you. You might have strapping young little boys who are obsessed with growing facial hair and trying to be all macho and cool. You might have little girls who are obsessed with getting boobs when they're older, and it's like, don't be in a hurry to grow up. Especially as, and I'm going to say this, you know, sometimes when you get boobs, it hurts your back. Ladies, am I right? And, yeah, so don't be in a hurry to grow up. Having boobs and having facial hair or having this and that, you know, it doesn't make you a person. Your personality does. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to rely on your physical appearance to achieve happiness in life. You know, you want to achieve happiness in life, YouTube, get a hobby. Make friends. Succeed in school. Because you know what else comes along with getting, and like, don't be in a rush to hit puberty, man. That shit's no fun. A lot of kids are under this influence that, well, if I get more, you know, if I go through this and that, blah blah blah, you know. Now, going through puberty won't make you more mature, and to be quite honest, it's not fun. But that's why you have parents who care about you and, you know, a support group. So, like, when you do go through it and you have questions, you know, you can ask them and talk to them about it and that sort of thing, right? Yeah. But no, don't be in a hurry to grow up, YouTube. If you're a kid, enjoy being a kid. Color outside the lines, have an imagination, you know. And this is the unfortunate truth of women who develop early, you know. It's quite sad, really. They get a bunch of older men hitting on them, and it's creepy as shit. Yeah. I mean, granted, yes, when you know, it's unfortunate too, because women who develop early, not only do they get hit on by people in their own grade, whether they want it or not, they also get hit on by a bunch of older men, and it's, ugh, dude. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really get it, because, you know, there were a couple girls in my class who were like that, you know. But now that I'm much older and much more mature, I have I guess, an understanding for it. I mean, to be fair, when you're in junior high and high school and you're going through puberty, your hormones are racing, all that bullshit, yeah. That's not a justifiable excuse, but yeah. And it's unfortunate that that happens. A lot of women complain that their boobs hurt their back and stuff like that. It's, ugh. Being a woman can be so challenging sometimes, you too. Society is what it is, man. Society expects men to be the tougher sex, and then society expects women to always be the prettiest, and it's so stupid. So stupid. It's so beyond stupid, YouTube. And that kind of bullshit, that's what creates that's what creates the imbalance in our society. This whole battle of the sexes bullshit. That's exactly what creates it. You know, if society lets men dominate our society and then expect women to be stronger than men and all this bullshit, if society doesn't give out equal power to both sexes, then there's going to be an imbalance. You know, and this is exactly why a lot of women feel oppressed, is because of the bullshit in our society. And instead of blaming society for it, they like to blame men, because that's just how it goes. It's unfortunate, you two, but that's how it happens. And when a lot of women are stuck blaming men for all of society's problems, you know, society's problems, okay, that's a contributing factor. And people contribute to that bullshit all the time. Case in point, you got some attractive chick on social media who's well endowed, and she knows she's busty, curvy, and all that sort of shit, and she's showing it off because she can, to get views, to get likes. But a lot of women like that get a lot of hate on social media because other women get jealous of the way that woman looks, and men go through this crap too. Instead of being jealous because that woman's got bigger boobs than you, be happy with what you have. Okay? Be happy with what you have. Don't be in a rush to grow up, and be happy with what you have. Yeah. Uh, Now you might hear some guys like big boobs, some guys like small boobs, some chicks like big dick, some chicks like little dick. It's just how it is. And calling someone a typical male just because they like big boobs, or calling someone a typical female just because they like big dick, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. YouTube. You can't chastise someone for having standards. That's not fair. Everyone has standards. But women become self-conscious of other women, and men will become self-conscious of other men. You know, maybe you're in the movie theater watching a movie, and it's an action-packed movie. You know, there's explosions and all kinds of cool shit like that. But you got like three or four chicks sitting in front of you watching the same movie, and then the freaking action hero takes off his shirt and he's covered in sweat and blood and he's all chiseled and ripped as shit, and you hear the chick sitting in front of you going, ooh la la, and shit like that, and you're sitting behind them going, looking down at yourself, squeezing your tummy. Ugh. Oh yeah. So instead of being jealous that some guy's more ripped than you, instead of being jealous that some girl's more attractive than you, at least in your eyes, you know, fuck it, dude. Don't be jealous. If you want to get ripped like the action hero on the movie, lift weights. Plain and simple. You know, it's just that simple, YouTube. And don't let other people's bodies make you self-conscious. That's just... no. No. No, YouTube. That's not fair to you. You know, depression is not a fun thing to deal with, so, you know, people need to quit comparing themselves to each other and just be happy with what they have. Yeah. No, women should not be in a hurry to develop. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of society factors contribute to a lot of society's bullshit contributes to younger women wanting to be in a rush to develop, and you shouldn't be in a rush to develop and grow up and all that sort of thing. Because, yeah, going back to what I said earlier, a lot of women who develop early end up being hit on by a bunch of creepy older dudes, and it's disgusting. And that's the thing of it, dude, is you gotta watch your shit, man. A lot of these chicks look like they're in their fucking 20s, but they're only 15 or 16, so it's like, dude, no. Ew. Watch your shit, man. And on that same note, like, the FDA is so concerned about the menthol cigarettes and the flavored vape pens and the flavored cigars, but what about the hormones in our children's food, the unnecessary GMOs and crap like that? What about the 10,000 side effects in various prescription drugs? You take one pill to treat one thing and you get like 10 side effects. You know, why isn't the FDA concerned about that? Why isn't the FDA concerned about the unnecessary GMOs and the hormones in our children's food? Why isn't the FDA concerned about all the side effects in these pills? I mean, seriously, you take one pill and you get like 10 side effects you don't need or want. You take a pill for erectile dysfunction. You take a pill for erectile dysfunction and it gives you nosebleeds. Really? It's kind of gross, dude. I'm just saying. You know, I mean, that would be like taking Pepto Bismol and getting pink diarrhea as a result. I mean, and the fact that they call them antidepressants, but people who take them still experience thoughts of suicide. Not a very effective antidepressant. And the only reason they have to say that is because in clinical trials, some people who have taken said antidepressants still experienced depression symptoms. So, not a very effective antidepressant if you're still experiencing depression. Well, I uploaded a rant video earlier, and then I want to see how it's doing on YouTube. It's probably gonna have a lot of hate, and quite frankly, I don't care. People can hate all they want. Good fun early morning tubes. Good fun tubes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Huh, 6 likes, 19 dislikes. Josh, I got the Bond tactical soap and rub some on my clothes just like you. That's what's up. Oh yes, Bond tactical soap is good stuff. I'll wash with it, and when I do laundry, if I have enough soap, I'll put a small chunk of it in with my wash, and the soap will get all sudsy and it'll melt all over my clothes in the wash, and then when I dry it, my clothes have a faint smell of it. Are you going to get a pair of Gothic D / Herman Monster shoes? No. Remove that. You alright, Cobes? You seem glum. Oh, I'm fine. I'm hanging in there. I was kind of glum when I got home earlier because the key to the outside door that I used to get into the apartment complex broke. But at least my apartment key didn't break. The zipper on my jacket breaks. My heater's broken. It's leaking water. A repair person came in and stopped the leaking to a degree, but they have a part they had to order before they could fix it. So, yeah. That's life, though. You know, you can't let little things in life get to you. And that's kind of the point, or one of the points I made on my rant video, was that life is going to piss on you whether you like it or not, and you can choose to get upset by it, or you can just choose to shrug it off and make the best of it. Shrug it off, make the best of it, look for the silver lining, you know. I suppose while this video uploads, I can do a cooking video. Yeah. Would you like that, YouTube? I bet you would. Making a spicy pizza or a spicy calzone or what have you. Yeah. What to put in this calzone? Because I could put a lot of things. I could put cheese, sausage, pepperoni, bacon. You know, I could go ham with it and just load it up with all kinds of good stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But don't be in a hurry to grow up, YouTube. It's not worth it. Enjoy being a kid while you still can, YouTube. I'm serious. 100% serious. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get older, you get more responsibilities. So enjoy being a kid while you still can. Don't be in a rush to grow up. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. A spicy calzone does sound kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. You know, and here's the thing of it: don't be in a rush to grow up and find a hobby to get into. Whether it's guitar playing, stamp collecting, playing video games, you know, making wands. You know what I'm saying? You get a good hobby behind you, something that you can do to take your mind off of things and just relax and do something with your hands that's productive and educating and a learning experience, you know. Unfortunately, YouTube, when schools experience a budget cut, the first thing that gets cut is the art and music programs. Because a lot of schools tend to favor athletics more than creativity. And here's the thing of it: not everyone likes to be an athletic type. Not everyone is built for football or volleyball or basketball or what have you. So, for a lot of kids, they have extracurriculars like music and art and that sort of thing because it's more suited to their style. And if the school system is cutting the programs that kids like to experience, like drama, art, music, that sort of thing, choir, those are usually the first four things that get cut from a school's budget if a school experiences any sort of money issues. Choir, art, music, drama, that sort of thing. And it's unfortunate because a lot of kids would greatly benefit from a creative influence in their life. A lot of kids would not be doing stupid things like joining gangs and doing drugs and stuff like that if they had a creative outlet to express themselves. Now, there's a reason why people join gangs. It's because they want a place to belong and they want a place to fit in and be recognized in a brotherhood sort of thing. And you don't have to join a gang to experience a brotherhood, you know. You find a hobby that you can get into and you share your hobby with other people who share the same interests. There you go. No, but that's the unfortunate reality of it, YouTube, is that, you know, excuse me, I just woke up. Fucking A. But that's the unfortunate reality of it. A lot of women who have bigger boobs complain about back problems and stuff like that. So, yeah, which doesn't sound very fun. You'd have to have a really strong back for that. And as a matter of fact, that just sounds painful, dude. Having something you have no control over hurting your back. But here's the thing of it, ladies, okay? When it comes to your boobs, don't feel self conscious about it. If you want to make them bigger, you can make them bigger. If you want to make them smaller, you can make them smaller. For the older women in the audience, yeah. Men don't have that option. We don't. We're pretty much stuck with the dick size we have. So, you know. Like, your back can be in a lot of pain depending on your circumstances as a female, and it's not worth it. So I mean, if you're a kid, yeah, dude, enjoy being a kid because you got your whole life ahead of you to make friends. You know, yeah. Like, yeah, don't be in a hurry to grow up, YouTube. It's not worth it. Puberty for women is so much harder than it is for men, and for that I sympathize 100%. There's nothing fun about the monthly visitor and being overly emotional and hating everybody around you. Right when Pandora's box opens up and Lilith herself comes out, and oh, look at that monthly visitor. Believe me, YouTube, puberty is not fun, but you can get through it. You get pimples and they're they're gross too. You squeeze them and they pop and make a disgusting mess all over your face and ew. Like enjoy being a kid. Don't be in a rush to hit puberty and grow up and all that sort of shit because it's ugh, dude. Here's the thing of it, YouTube. You shouldn't be scared to enter puberty, but at the same time, you shouldn't be in a hurry to get to it, if that makes any sense. You shouldn't be afraid to hit it, but at the same time, you shouldn't be in a hurry, you know? Anyways, tubes, thanks for watching the video. Get it on the upload, get a cooking video going, and I'll catch you later.